Hi, and welcome to the Trucking Scribe. It's Esther. Today we're going to discuss Jesus' trip back to Nazareth in Matthew 2:10 through 23, I believe. We're also going to do some quick little flips. I'm going to show you how to figure out what size you need and how to fold them and stick them in. So I'm hoping it's going to be a short video. We'll see. My hands are still bothering me today, so I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. So, welcome back. I hope you've had a great week, great weekend, because it's Monday. It's Sunday for me, actually, today, but my mom's here, and my mom will be here in a few hours, so I'm trying to get all my stuff done so I can spend time with her. This is our last day of Jesus in July. This is a free Bible study that you can pick up at any time. I'll leave the link below in the description. I have had these wonderful ladies helping me out. You can still go in there and get all this stuff for use. And you can go and access all videos at any time. So today we're talking about the return of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph to Nazareth and how significant it was. So basically we're looking at verse 10 all the way through the end of the chapter, which I'm going to read this because it says almost the same thing. The life of Jesus is a tapestry of miraculous events, divine interventions, and profound teachings. Among these, the journey of Joseph, Mary, and Jesus returning to Nazareth holds a significant place. Although less highlighted in the biblical narratives, this event is a critical part of Jesus' early life and offers valuable insights into the family's faith, resilience, and obedience to divine guidance. Following the birth of Jesus and the subsequent flight to Egypt to escape King Herod's massacre, Joseph, Mary, and Jesus lived in exile until it was safe to return home. This period of their lives was marked by uncertainty as they navigated life in a foreign land, awaiting divine guidance. This guidance came once again in the form of a dream. After the death of Herod, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, instructing him to return to the land of Israel with Mary and Jesus. And those who sought to kill the child were now dead. Ever obedient to divine revelation, Joseph prepared for the journey back home. However, on hearing that Archelaus was reigning in Judea in place of his father, Herod, Joseph was afraid to go. Once again, guided by a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee, and they went and lived in a town called Nazareth. Returning to Nazareth was a significant event for several reasons. Nazareth, a modest and unassuming town in Galilee, was where Mary had received the announcement of her miraculous conception. It was the town where Jesus' earthly life began, and now it was to be the place where Jesus would grow up. Nazareth was not a place of notable status. It needed to be more obscure in the larger region of Galilee. However, this humble town was to play a crucial role in Jesus' life. Here, away from the grandeur of palaces and the attention of powerful rulers, Jesus would lead a life of simplicity and humility. He would grow up to learn the trade of Joseph, his earthly father, and live like any other young man in town. The return to Nazareth serves as a powerful reminder of humble beginnings of Jesus' life. It underscores the humility, simplicity, and modesty principles that Jesus embodied and preached throughout his ministry. It also serves as a testament to the faith and obedience of Joseph and Mary, who, guided by divine intervention, ensured Jesus' safety and upbringing in a loving, nurturing environment. The return to Nazareth is a significant chapter in the life of Jesus. As we delve deeper into the life of Jesus, it's essential to reflect on these early years and the humble surroundings that shaped the Savior of the world. Just as Nazareth played a crucial role in the divine plan, we are reminded that no place, regardless of its size or stature, is insignificant in the eyes of God. So that is the end of this particular study. Now, I will be doing another Bible study in December on the birth of Jesus. So I'm getting that together now, and I will be introducing it in the next few months. That way you can get ahead if you want. I did have this in a binder, a ring binder, which I have no idea where it's at the moment, but I went and I put it in here. So I just took pieces of paper and glued it down. There is a video. I will have it below. But this turned out to feel more like the the place of Jesus' birth. And if you look, I haven't put a lot in here for ephemera and stuff, but you can see over here it's thicker, the spine, so you have a lot of room to add stuff in here, and it's still not the great big gator mouth. Now for me, I am probably not going to add much more to this, just because that's the way I journal. Sometimes I write, you can see, sometimes I put little, I needed a place to write here, so I put these on there. You can really use your journal any way you want. I have a pocket for extras. So this is my personal journal, and this is the way that I use it. It turned out really good. I like this format better. So I've made both of these for the birth of Jesus, the Jesus in July Bible study with the kits that coordinated with the Bible study. So we've been putting pockets and tags and stuff into it, belly bands. And this one will actually hold a lot. I could have done that with my personal journal. Like I said, I don't usually do a lot. I may come back and study this one again next year. Or anytime during the year, I can come back and do some more study in it and put more ephemera and bulk it up. So I'm thinking about putting flips in here. And my width is 5 inches. And my height is about 7 1/4. So I'm going to do probably 4 3/4 by 7. So 4 3/4. We're going to need that twice. That is 8, 9 1/2. And then we're going to need another inch for our flat part that's going to go on. So that's 10 1/2 inches that we need to go this way. So top and bottom, we only need 7 inches plus, let's see, we'll say a 1/2 inch flap, which is 7 1/2 up and down. Now, I'm sure you're saying, what in the world did you get those? So if I'm going to make that size, these are too small because they're 8 by 8. And when we fold them, they'll be smaller. But what I'm thinking is we can use these as cover pages. And I have 2 right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 10 1/2. I'm going to see if my math came out right. 10 1/2 by 7 1/2. Now we can still use these, so don't lose them. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more. What I'm going to do is take my pages and I'm going to put them here and score it at 1/2. I'm going to score it at 5 1/4. see, I got half, 5 1/4, and then over here I'm going to do 10. And I'm going to turn it. So this is my bottom down here. I want to turn this page like this. And I'm going to do it a score line there. Now, if you have directional paper, this score line needs to be at the bottom with the words going to the top. I don't have directional paper, but let's say this was our paper. We scored it this way. And then we turn it this way. This is our bottom. This is going to be that flap right here. So we want our words going that direction. We don't want to turn it this way and try and score over here at 1/2 inch, because then we'll be upside down. We'll do these other two. Figure out where to get in frame. So I need 1/2 inch, 5 1/4, and then I'm going to score it 10. And I'm going to turn it and score it 7. You're going to keep this part, cut this off, cut that off, and then all of this you're going to cut off. Right here, you're going to cut that off, and right there. I don't know how good of directions I'm giving today. I'm probably confusing everybody. So now that I have my this, I'm going to fold. Let's see, so I'm going to fold this part under. I actually need to move this over just a hair. So I'm going to put a notch in the top of my that. That one is not letting me cut much. And then if you're wanting to distress this part, you can go ahead and do it now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck this little piece in, and I'm going to fold it this way, and then I'm going to fold this up. Now this is catching it a little bit, so what I'm going to do is come in and just trim it just a little bit, so that will go in there and fold under. So you can fold it like that, or you could fold it like this, and I would have left that little bit on there. So you got a choice. I kind of thought I want this time just for the decoration. So I'm going to put some glue on here, all the way up and down. We'll do this side. So the next one we're going to do the other way so we can see what they look like. And I did not ink that little spot. I forgot that one. So we'll do that. So now we're going to take this one, we're going to trim this off. Trim this edge off. So we're not going to that, past that corner. And we're going to cut, let's see. So we're cutting just this side of that score line. So I'm just folding my score lines to get them a little bit better. Like I said, we needed to score a little bit further out, so I'm just pushing that to where it will close in. And trim that just a little bit. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me ink it. Okay, so for both of these last two, I did go ahead and ink them. This one, I cut, let me see. If you look at them, one side has this little flap over here. The other side has that little flap over here. So they're going to fold in differently. So you can fold it like that. And then fold this one like this. And then they go the opposite direction on your papers. I'm going to put some glue right here. Too much glue. Put some glue here. And then just push that down and so you kind of want this pocket to be a little open like that. So you got a little room in between your fold in the book. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just putting glue. For some reason this particular glue is really thin today. I think I put some water in it or something. I didn't think about it. I was doing something else. I'm going to change. So these could be something that you do mass make. It work pretty good that way. So now we can take this and we can put our flips and flops wherever we want them to go. You probably won't be able to put them on one with the lace on it. You could, but to do that, you would be putting it like this. I think it gives it more structure to have it wrap around like that. So that's the way I'm going to do this one. I like that color. I'm doing this. No, these go on the other side. Okay. Put this one here. Make it better. So I'm just going to put some glue on my flap. And you can center it, or you can put it top or bottom, however you would like, because we're going to do a few more here in a minute. So this is going to cover up my pocket, which is okay too. So generally, let's see if I can get that up before it dries. What I'd like to do, and I don't know if I can, maybe just pull that up. Just want to glue on. I want to put this under that pocket. And then I'm going to put some more right here. So see, there are ways to get around what you've already done. So now this flips out like that. I like that one. Let's see what else we got. We could put one right here. This is going to be on the other side of the page. How that fits right there. I think I like this one better. Just going to do the same thing. I want to put glue on that little flap. line it up. I want it to come down just a little bit. I got it too far up. So I'm trying to center mine. You can do all the way up or all the way down. Doesn't matter. I just have this thing about centering. So now we have these. We can actually use them as flips too. How you would do that without measuring, say, what do we want to do? We could do a flip down right here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I can actually long ways, because I've already measured that, we can have it the same way. So I'm going to do half, 5 1/4. Let's see. I want this flap going down, so I'm going to go 1/2 inch flap on it. So I usually do 1/2 inch flap, and this one I want to go from top to bottom, so I don't necessarily need that extra piece right there. So I want it to come down like that. So let me see. Could trim this off. Probably better to use a guillotine, but so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clip that way, and I'm going to clip this way, and then trim that little excess off. Just like we did the other one, we're just not having an extra flap because we don't need one on this side. We're going to put this to where it folds down, so we could do it this way, put it over that way, or we could do it this way. I'm going to trim that little corner. Okay. So what we're going to do is put this right here, and it will flip up, or flip down. We can do a flip down. You could put it at the top if you wanted to. You can do a flip up, which really on these pages that we just did, we could do something like that. Is just put these on to where they go flipping back up. Let me glue this down. Put it right there on the edge so that it covers up that corner. And then I can take this one. I already got that one. Where's my other one go? And I could take this one and I could go flip it back up. Now what I have, I'm going to go ahead and, we got this flip with the top pocket. I'm going to put this flip right there. I'm going to bring it up to that edge. So this is going to be like a 3 flip page. So now that will go up that way. Got a little right spot or something. And then I'm going to do the other one the other way. So I'm going to put it right here at this edge. Now, you see I have these little bits, but I'm going to leave this one because I like the way that looks. It Looks rugged and ties in with the journal. What you could do is cover that up with some lace or a pocket. You could have waited to put that part on, but now you have the flip 3 ways. So I'm going to stop here today. We did these flaps. I do need I want to put this to where something will slide down, which, where you can go like that. You have a little slider thing to let that up. But I don't know where my brads are right now. But that's how you do flips in this direction. So we will come back later and work on this some more. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you enjoyed the Bible study. If you're new here, you can go back and get the full Bible study PDF for free. I'll link it below. It'd be great if you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and leave me a comment if you like flips to flip up or down or sideways, or if you just don't want flips at all. Let me know. Thank you. Have a great day.